Anthony only had 5
Enjoy. I'm sorry. I kept getting this thing wrong, but now this is my first live video. And enjoy. The Spurs vs Knicks. I hope you like it. It's right now. So far, it's New York Knicks are winning. So enjoy. Please watch.
Quickly back into the ball game. Well, Pop wanted to talk about something, so you could see he went over and sat next up, and then he sent him up. He got the message, right, QB? Whatever it was. Now, that's the one good thing about them. They if something goes wrong, they take you out, they talk to you, but you come right back in again. Eric Rose blocked by Dedmon. Oh, you got to go now. And foul. Hello, as Leonard is about to have numbers with Dedmon. You like what you're seeing now because the Knicks, no turnovers. You take possession of the ball, you move the basketball, especially getting it out. San Antonio is missing. You're not taking it out of bounds. Come on, you have to force the transition game because you can get them in 2-on-1 and 3-on-2s. Run it into Aldridge. Backing down Porzingis. Nice. Played him well. Lost the handle with the left hand. Yeah, he played him well that time. Courtney Lee up court for New York. Guarded by Leonard. Nice find. Gomez! Oh, he reversed it. Okay, I like that. Once again, a rookie makes a backdoor move, and the pass was right on the money. And that's what you have to see more from the Knicks, because they only average about 20 assists a game, which is low. And right here, I told you, Hernan Gomez can get you double figures just by moving without the ball and banging the offensive board.
Superstar athletes Rob Gronkowski, Antonio Brown, Kevin Durant, and more are looking to partner up with new entrepreneurs and their game-changing ideas.
We actually got connected to the founder and CEO of Tinder.
So are you guys currently on Tinder?
It's official. I'm there. This is good.
With a new brand ambassador are looking to partner up.
Welcome to the team.
These pros just might become their most valuable partners. Watch for free only on Go 90.
It's official. I'm there. This is good.
With a new brand ambassador are looking to partner up. These pros just might become their most valuable partners. Only on Go 90.
Sorry, guys. Wait up. Sorry. Sorry. Mustafa! Okay, guys, I'm sorry. You have to. Oh, guys, sorry. Can you just wait like 1 minute, please? I'm very sorry. Mustafa!
Carmelo Anthony at the center of this maelstrom. Speculation continues to be wrapped in the weather. Waive his no-trade clause, and whether he'll be here after the trade deadline. And Phil Jackson is running the show. Somewhat vague tweets have really added to some of the questions swirling around the garden. The main thing, Carmelo has the hammer because he has the no-trade. So it doesn't matter what anybody else has done, said, or whatever happened. And then I just want to say this. Out of the 15 players on the Knicks schedule, on their roster this year, I told you 500, but there's only one player on this 15-man team that was drafted. And that is Porzingis, the man who just took that shot. Now that is a major snap.
Yeah. Interesting point. The Knicks 81 and 153 under Phil Jackson.
There he goes. As Porzingis,
Former number 4 pick in the draft in 2015. Gives New York a 4-point lead.
see, they love that. You know, before he had the Achilles injury, he was very agile, and he showed you last year what he could do from the perimeter. And then this year, the Achilles slowed him down there for about a month. Now, hopefully, he's back.
Oh, David Lee underneath, and some of it says David Lee has been a constant teammate since joining the Spurs in the summer.
How about this? Center position for San Antonio. Lee and Dedmon have 10 rebounds before.
Rose with a burst draws the foul on Parker. Boy, that looked like the old Derrick Rose right there, UB, with that turbocharged speed.
See, what you want him to do is you want him to get to the foul line. Because when he went to Chicago in the last 2 years, he did not get to the foul line 3 times a game. So here, with the Knicks, you're looking at it, and you're hoping that once he feels his way and he's back healthy again, that he will go to the rim and then not only get fouled, but then make the play. Because you have to look at this and say, your job is to create offense for everyone else, and yet Jennings is the leading assist guy on this team with only 5.
Yeah, pretty telling statistic. And,
That's correct.
Go back to 2010-11 season. Derrick Rose, the league MVP, the youngest MVP in league history at 22 years and 5 months. Knocks down the second free throw, a 3-point lead for the Knicks. Trying to snap that 4-game losing streak. Mills off the pin down. Here's Leonard for 3. Yes!
Now, this is where his game has really improved. The 3-point shooting, and then also the fact that he's over 90%. He's 4th and 5th in the league at the foul line, over 90.
And Carmelo Anthony conversely fouled, going to the bucket.
See, Leonard gives you the all-around game. He gives you the 3-point game. See, right there you had a staggered screen. You don't read that right, I'm going to step behind the 3-point line. If you followed him out there, he would have caught that pass and gone on a dribble into the paint because the mid-range game is great. Then if he gets you down there and he backs you down, he has the baby hook. He has the fadeaway.
Package of tools offensively. Next weekend, folks, All-Star Weekend from New Orleans as we take a look at the NBA TV schedule of events across the networks. Friday night on TNT, it's the BBVA Compass Rising Stars Challenge. Then Saturday on NBA TV, it's the NBA All-Star Practice at noon Saturday night on TNT. State Farm All-Star Saturday night, 8 o'clock, and next Sunday on TNT, the NBA All-Star Game. For more on All-Star Weekend, go to NBA.com or visit the NBA app. 2-point lead for the Knicks.
I say, Carmelo, he's been out there, trying to deny. But now, see, they switch. They switch on every cross.
A tough fadeaway by Leonard and made it look easy again, Hubie.
Yeah, he does. And isn't it nice because it's just so fluid? And if you notice, the defender is never up on top of him.
By Leonard, leading scorer for the Spurs, averaging almost 26 a game. Aldridge on the run, and he draws the foul on Porzingis.
Right now, the Knicks have got to pay attention. You got 4:44 to go in the quarter. You've had a nice quarter. You played together, but do not give up fast break, easy baskets now, or fouling guys on the break. Let's work both ends of the floor now, because we know the defensive end, we said at the top, you can't be 30th in defensive rebounding and then 29th in second chance opportunities and expect to beat the good team. But now we're seeing them, they're getting after it, and they're holding them to one shot.
Aldridge, the foul line for the Spurs, an 82% free throw shooter, a 5-time All-Star, 4-time All-NBA.
That's right.
Part of that front line for San Antonio, and they'll be looking different when Gasol comes back after the All-Star break.
Well, you see people say, why can't he get 20 points a game like he did in Portland all those years? Well, first of all, less minutes. Here you only play 30 to 32 minutes, and then naturally less shots. You don't get 20 shots here. You only get like 14.
Whistle and a foul going to go against Kawhi Leonard. That's his first personal foul. You look at Popovich and Leonard. They made that draft day deal, trading George Hill to acquire Kawhi Leonard. He wasn't much of a shooter, wasn't much of a player at the offensive end as they patch up Aldridge with a little bit of blood on his shoulder. And he has really done a great job working on his offensive arsenal, his shooting in particular, with Chip Engelland, the shooting coach for the Spurs. And he continues to see his offensive numbers soar from year to year. Yes. Look at that improvement.
Well, the old story. More minutes as you kept moving along. Naturally, he grew up the year in 15 when he scored 16. But also during this period of time, here in 15 and 16, he's the defensive player of the year. So as you're moving along, more minutes, more shot attempts, and now remember, like Carmelo Anthony takes 20 shots a game here for the Knicks. He only gets 17 shots a game, and he maximizes it because he shoots a high percentage. He still gives you the 25, and then he has the audacity to turn around and be the defensive player of the year at the other end.
I got to be guarded by this guy too.
That's right. Oh, he's a great kid. Really a hard worker. They love him.
Ginobili came in the ball game during the break. Lee got caught up out to Anthony from downtown.
There you go.
Not the way they drew it up, but Carmelo will take it anyway.
Yeah,
3 to the dome.
they did a good job hanging Leonard up on that screen, and Carmelo read it perfectly.
One of the few times the Garden alive for a brief moment. Porzingis with his third block.
I love it because he's coming from the other side of the lane to get it.
Lee with the time. Hernan Gomez with a bucket.
Hey, listen, Hernan Gomez, very much 8.6 rebounds in a short period of time.
Billy had a great time playing against his brother on Friday night. He plays for the Denver Nuggets.
Here you come. See what? The Knicks, they look good when they get out and then push.
Tough shot by Lee was short. And Leonard with those massive hands pulls in the rebound, his fifth. Ginobili with a nice ball fake. Floater short.
Oh,
gave it
great.
to Lee without even coming down to Ubi.
What a great pass. Listen, Ginobili's 39 years old. We have 3 guys in the league, 39 years of age. But you just love it that he can get out here and still play.
Ginobili almost became a member of the 76ers this past summer during free agency as Rose draws the foul. Brett Brown was interested in signing him.
Well, let's face it, a great player for his country, Argentina. They won the gold medal. He was MVP. Just a great. He's been on the national team like over 15 years. He always goes back and plays for his country. Then he has the rings here in San Antonio, and the big three. The big 3 were really the big 3. Everybody said dunk away, Parker and Ginobili. And let's face it, Ginobili's going to be in the Hall of Fame. There's no doubt about that. He's got the backup, and then also the fact that he played so well over in the Olympics every single year for his country.
That 2004 Olympic team, gold medalist, and this is his 15th year in the NBA, and people forget that he had a very esteemed career over in Europe before he came to the NBA.
That's right.
As Rose knocks down the second free throw, Porzingis getting a breather.
Mark, he was the MVP of the Italian League for 2 years. He didn't come here. They got him on a second-round pick because they never thought that he was going to leave Europe.
San Antonio has a way of finding those guys. Leonard, nice find to Ginobili with the offhand layup.
They move well without the ball. The big thing right now, Knicks, you got to pay attention. When you get the trap or you're going for the trap, you have to rotate now and pick up the cutters.
Time out on the floor. And you know what, folks? Ginobili has a great blog if you look him up too on the internet.
NBA Sunday Showcase on ABC, presented by Verizon Go 90. Brought to you by H&R Block. Get your taxes won.
When I want to play a 1930s cop, I want that roll now. When I crave a turkey sandwich, I want to eat it now.
John, I got your sandwich.
When my neck itches, I want to scratch it now.
Hey guys, if you all enjoyed this video, like in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Don't just get your taxes done. Get your taxes
If you didn't like it, please like it.
Oh my God.
If you like it, if.
Wow, it's like our own movie theater. Sorry.
Vizio 70-inch 4K display, 4 times the detail of 1080p, $998. Save money, live better, Walmart.
I love how USAA gives me the peace of mind and the security just like the Marines did. At one point, I did change to a different company with car insurance, and I was not happy with the customer service. We have switched back over, and we feel like we're back home now.
The process through USAA is so effortless that you feel like you're a part of the family.
I love that I can pass a membership to my children and that they can be protected. We're the Williams family, and we're USAA members for life.
Call USAA today to talk about your insurance needs.
As dawn breaks across this majestic land, Subway is preparing to embark on the Footlong Fest, a foot-long promotion of mammoth-sized proportions, where a mere $6 gets you any footlong crafted by these captains of culinary delights. An endless cavalcade of premium subs, any footlong on the menu for just $6. So keep chopping, Linda.
Okay.
Because the $6 Subway Footlong Fest is upon us, and we're ready for you, America.
February 17th.
You might even win. You really think I could win?
No. What you got? Fist fight. Rated R.
Well, we're going to show you Kawhi Leonard, how he has stepped up. He was 1 for 5 in the first quarter, ever since then 8 for 12. Now, once he blows down in here, see, the assist will be there. He'll make the play for you, and now Pop wanted to take him out, talk to him for a minute, put him right back in again. Now, how about 3 guys playing here now? He goes up, he's playing with such great confidence, because now that you don't have Duncan in there, he is just stepping up. He has never scored 20 in Madison Square Garden. Today with 21, 9 for 17 from the floor, 5 boards, 3 steals.
Hubie, we were talking about it during the break that he has a shot at the magical 50, 40, 90 in field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, and free throw percentage.
Well, for the fans out there, the 3-point line never came in until the end of the 70s. But only 7 guys have done that. So just so we understand that's an extremely difficult thing to do.
Off the Carmelo Anthony miss. Under getting a breather with 2:33 to go here in the third quarter. That foul against Patty Mills, his third. And Paolo Quinn going to the foul line for the New York Knicks. New York trying to finish off this homestand on a positive note.
They're doing a great job defensively, holding San Antonio, like we told you, the number 1 3-point shooting team in the league, to 29%. And then second in field goal percentage, they're only shooting 41. So we got to give them credit.
Look at the variance in assist numbers in the first half compared to what they're doing right now, and taking care of the basketball as O'Quinn knocks down the second one. After this one, the Knicks will take on OKC in Oklahoma City, and then they're at Cleveland. Maybe you'll see on ESPN. Bertans out front. Ginobili over to Green. 7 on the shot clock for Patty Mills. Started by Jennings. 2 on the clock. Ginobili just getting it off in time. Here's Carmelo, the Knicks leading by a pair. Bertans with the rebound.
Oh, they like his style. Oh, Dedmon cutting down the floor. He was calling for a lob.
Mills out top, guarded by Anthony. A long launch, missed everything. No reset on the shot clock for Ginobili. And he left it short.
Now, the second group out there right now with Carmelo Anthony for the Knicks. You have 4 subs. Big thing right now is, all right, you're going to clear out for him, but move without the ball when they double team.
Boy, he's so good when he gets into his spots. He knocks down the mid-range jump shot, and Anthony now with 15 in the game.
Well, the shots have picked up. You know, he's already got 6 shots in this quarter. He only had 5 at halftime.
Mills saw rattling out.
Come on, you keep pushing, good things will happen for you. Because you'll get mismatches, and then the cutters will be open.
Anthony double teamed. And Dedmon with the board for the Spurs. Dedmon with 6 rebounds today. Coming off that impressive 17-17 against Detroit. Mills wanted to lob it up for him and got caught in between.
Yeah, he's having a tough day today.
Lee with the floater. And Dedmon got his own rebound there.
You have to pay attention. Now you get Knicks. Come on, now you got to get back.
Bertans kicks it out to Green for three. And he misses everything.
Didn't I say that he's a 43, 44%?
He sure is.
Three-point shooter for his career. All right.
Ginobili cross-court. Green going to try it again, coach.
Not there.
And O'Quinn with the, pardon me, that was Thomas with the rebound. 5 seconds to go for Melo. We got to go quick. No contact, no foul. Palm skyward, but the Knicks with a 4-point lead. As the Knicks try to do the right thing for Spike and the fans. Leonard still scoring for the Spurs. Folks, this presentation of NBA Sunday Showcase, presented by Verizon Go 90, will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Ya sabes, fotografía. ¡Ah! ¿Quiere fotografía? Hazlo de Colombia.
Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. It's still not done, but so far Spurs are winning. Knicks are winning. So if you like this video so far, like in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Like Sammy. Simpson. Like Simpson.
That was a dream of mine since I was a kid. Picked up a basketball and never looked back. At the end of the day, if you work hard, then anything's possible. Even coming from a small village in Latvia. And once people feel that from you, then you're a beast. This is why we play.
Oh my goodness.
Jack the Ripper escapes the future, and I am the only one who can catch him. Isn't it glorious? Time After Time premieres March 5th, ABC.
LeBron James is moving right now at a different speed than everyone else.
I got goosebumps watching that. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Dickie V and Bill Walton call Pacers Cavs.
Welcome back to New York with Knicks coach Jeff Hornacek. Jeff, how were you guys able to cut down the turnovers and get right back in this?
Took care of it a little bit better, and they didn't get as many offensive rebounds, and consequently we get some extra shots and get some points on the board.
Carmelo got himself going with 11 points, but also was really active defensively. Was there something said or done at halftime to get him going?
No, these guys have talked amongst themselves that they want to trust each other, that they're all out there playing defense, and now, he sets a tone for our guys sometimes, and it's great to see him out there pressuring the ball.
Thank you, Jeff. Guys?
All right, and the Spurs counter with a quick bucket to start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, well, they're right on it, and I'm happy to see that they came out here now with 0 turnovers in the third quarter. Right there, that was good. You can't dribble into the trap.
That first turnover of the second half right there by Porzingis. Ginobili couldn't convert. Dedmon battling inside with O'Quinn. And O'Quinn won that fight.
See, we keep saying push the ball, push the ball. Right now, the Knicks are 13-5 in fast break points. They have a +8 going here now. Good things happen for you when you get in the open floor.
Porzingis with a mismatch on Danny Green. Shot over the top of him. And Green protesting the foul call. And that sends Porzingis to the free throw line. That was Green's first.
Oh, Green is one of their top defenders. After Leonard out on the perimeter, he's the next best guy. He played him well. He bellied up on him. See, that's what we say. You're 7'3", he's 6'5", 6'6". Can you muscle him? The strength factor has got to be developed over the summer.
Knocks down the first, and folks, these games are the epitome of Big Monday. We got number 4 Louisville squaring off with Syracuse at the Carrier Dome, followed by number 13 West Virginia, while number 3 Kansas. Big Monday on ESPN starting at 7 o'clock.
Well, they're big 3 now.
Enjoy.
Double figures, 15 for Anthony and 14 each for watch him come out of that spin and then step back and play the glass. Well done.
For adults with advanced non-small cell lung cancer, previously treated with platinum-based chemotherapy, including those with an abnormal ALK or EGFR gene who've tried an FDA-approved targeted therapy, this is big. A chance to live longer. With Opdivo, nivolumab. Opdivo demonstrated longer life.
I've got some reports that is no, I don't know why, but you should keep trying, and hopefully it will work. Right now, just like this, just like the video. If it's not, unlike. Join the chat, please. I like when you guys are saying this, it improves me, and makes me make better videos. So Sammy Amir, he said, "Wow, this is amazing." Yes, Pedro Perez wrote El Marcador. Sammy Amir wrote, "What does that mean, Pedro?" Pedro wrote, No, it's all okay." Sammy Amir wrote, "Oh, Sammy Amir, who unliked this video. I think it amazing." Thank you, Sammy. Pedro Perez said, "Let's go Knicks." Sammy Amir said, "I agree, Pedro." What my opinion is, I think they're both great, but Knicks is better. Sammy Amir said, "What happened?" Pedro Perez gave a question mark. Chris Yells said, "WTF? Who's kid?" Maybe Sammy Amir said, "Maybe whoever is making this live video had bad internet." Well, that is true. I had bad internet. Put the camera better, please. Okay, I'm sorry. Spurs of 65, 69 could go away. Really? Wait up, guys.
To stretch. Last 5 minutes of games this year. LaMarcus Aldridge, a little bit strong for Porzingis. Aldridge struggling today, just 4 of 14 from the field.
Right, it's your second unit out there with Porzingis.
Trying to get it to Porzingis. Scored last time against.
He's feeling good. He's feeling good right now.
And a good rhythm, but not that time. Bertans contested it well. 3-on-2 back the other way for San Antonio.
Oh,
Green's going to pull it out.
Old-time basketball, you would like to have seen a layup.
Little trailer action, coach, maybe? Aldridge got blocked.
Oh, the Knicks, the deflections, playing the passing lanes, they've done a very nice. Whoa.
Porzingis from Queens.
Yeah, from Queens is right, Mark. Come on, I mean, he was way out there.
Parker guarded by Brandon Jennings. Green run off the three-point line, drives it in. You don't see him take it to the basket much, and O'Quinn just big boyed him out of the way for the rebound.
Now you get it up right now, or one of your perimeter guys is open.
And they had numbers for a moment. Holiday with a very tough pass. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay New York basketball. Pardon me, it's Spurs basketball, but we talked about New York in close games. Look at that since January 1st.
Well, they're 3 games by 1 point. It's going to be 7 games by 4 points or less where they had an opportunity to close out. And that comes down to new people, new coaching staff, who's your closer, what plays are you using at that time and half. So if you're going to make a run now, defensive rebounding is key. Then taking care of second chance points, that's the second key. And then closing out the close games.
San Antonio trying to end this scoring drought. It is endured for a little over 3 minutes. Yeah, back to the Knicks. They were 14-10 as Anthony checks in. 14-10.
If anybody likes this video, please like.
And there was a lot of optimism and talk of them making it to the playoffs. Still a lot of basketball to be played. Leonard partially blocked, but fouled by Kyle.
Watch it now. Watch it.
Ooh, and he couldn't believe it.
Yeah, well, look, he might have got the ball. It was close because you can't see whether or not he gets a part of his arm. But he times it pretty well. You can see he gets his hand in his wrist. Now, you have to watch the jumps. After 2 jumps, I think you better mainly because the referee was staring at you at that time.
He didn't jump high enough, Coach.
No, he didn't want the 3rd jump.
Leonard at the free throw line, a 90% foul shooter on the season. Kyle Quinn, a local product out of Flushing, New York, Norfolk State. As David Lee comes back into the ball game.
David Lee, he's just one of these guys that plays basketball. And at the end of the night, you have no idea. He already has 10 points and 6 rebounds, and you say, when did he do that? When did he do that in this game?
And all the times that we've seen the Spurs this year, there have been several, Coach. Popovich has been effusive in his praise of David Lee. What a great teammate he's been, and what a seamless fit he's been here in San Antonio. Holiday getting it to Carmelo Anthony, working against Green.
And keep your movement now. Keep your movement going.
Carmelo got the switch. He's guarded by Parker. They couldn't get it to him. They didn't get it off in time. Shot clock expires on New York.
You have to think now. They looked their best today, New York, when they were moving, high pick and rolls, get the ball to the wing, moving without the ball. That's when they look their best today. Stop, watching, and then going one-on-one as the clock is going down.
Leonard rising up for the mid-range jumper, and it's nothing but bottom. Kawhi Leonard now with 24 points.
Remember now we told you, we thought something was wrong in that first quarter because he was struggling. 1 for 5. That didn't look well, like he was create the distance. Now that was poor because Anthony did not catch that with both hands.
Boy, Leonard went around the world and kicked it out to Green.
Okay.
Everything but the bucket at that time for San Antonio. Holiday got free, and he drills it.
I like him. You know, I've seen him play an awful lot this year. He has the ability to make the three ball as you come out of transition. He'll go from one side of the floor to the other like he just did
as a championship ring from this season with the Golden State Warriors in 2015. A whistle and a foul inside against Kristaps Porzingis. His second.
When you push in transition right now, guys open up. Now notice on the baseline, Holiday came, his man never thought that he was going to swing out and take that three. But he does it almost every night. He'll look for that shot.
Brother of Drew Holiday with the Pelicans. Parker looking inside for Aldridge.
Well, Tony Poker has been very quiet. He does not have a field goal.
That's going to put San Antonio at the free throw line. They're in the penalty with about 7 minutes to go in the game. So that's going to be hurtful for the Knicks' chances. Aldridge, an 81% free throw shooter. Coach Popovich, wide for Sam.
You got to be able to move the ball and be
If you like
aggressive. We
this
shot 2
video,
free throws in
like
third
it
quarter.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you.
Well, he's right on it because you do not see the penetration. We're not seeing the cutting and the pass being made to the guy when he's open and then attacking the rim. They've gotten to sleep here in the second half.
3-point Knicks lead. Under 7 minutes to go. Just joining us, San Antonio in the middle of that long road trip. Rodeo road trip consisting of 8 games. Looking for some energy at the defensive end. They get a stop.
Well, he likes that. He likes that shot where he turns on you halfway and he fades.
And Leonard, a little bit off the mark. Melo with the rebound for the Knicks.
There you go. Something good.
Trying to get an easy one. And Melo took it all the way to the cup.
Now, the reason that happened, Leonard was down there, but he saw that Anthony, he went and covered the man in the corner, and that opened up the painted area. That's why you push. It's difficult because guys are out of position and they're not playing their own man.
17 for Carmelo now. Another foul called against O'Quinn. And that'll send Leonard to the foul line.
Now keep an eye on Carmelo now as he's coming. He's going to come up here strong. Now watch Leonard at the bottom of your screen here on the right side. See, he's going to fake and he's going to go to the corner because he was baiting to make that pass.
Anthony's leadership remains strong here with the Knicks as Leonard misses the first free throw. After that loss at home against Denver a couple of nights ago, he said, yeah, we have a cloud hanging over our head right now with all that's going on, but I still believe in this team, and I still think we can get some things done and get to the playoffs. Approaching the midway point of the fourth quarter.
Your 3 big guys have got to do it every night. And that's by Anthony, Rose, and Porzingis. And you hope that Noah can give you the minutes for you against the good teams because of the rebounding.
Hoping to come back soon from that tweaky hamstring. Return after this.
NBA Sunday Showcase on ABC, presented by Verizon Go 90. Verizon, join the better network because better matters.
The house phone always ready.
Here's to the minutes and the miles, to each second and step along the way. Here's to every little moment spent making your dream a reality. Whatever you dream, keep chasing it. An all-new CR-V from Honda. You always dreamed of a trip to Athens, Greece. Booked a flight to Athens, Georgia.
With Travelocity, there's no fee to cancel or rebook most flights within 24 hours.
Travelocity. Wander wisely.
Your relentless pursuit of perfection, your countless hours of preparation, all comes down to this moment when the clock is ticking down and it's all on the line. Tissot, this is your time.
guys have their eyes on the same prize.
It is the greatest achievement possible for humankind.
Thank you so very much. Jimmy Kimmel hosts the Oscars live Sunday, February 26th on ABC.
Hey, folks, if you haven't already heard, UConn on a quest for win number 100 in a row. Gino Auriemma and the number 1 Huskies will host Don Staley and number 6 South Carolina Monday in what could be their 100th straight win. A streak that dates back to November 2014. And amongst other luminous winning streaks, 33 in the NBA by the 71-72 Lakers, 88 by John Wooden's Bruins, 99, and the meter still running for Gino Auriemma.
Well, we're very happy for Gino because he's a great teacher. He's an outstanding coach. He recruits great players, and then he develops their potential. He sends them into the pros, and they all become stars. It's the total package.
And then Gomez saw it bounce off his head.
This is Trinity's sister.
Nice give and go. Aldridge fouled by Thomas. I'm just wondering with Gino Auriemma, back to him real quick. How do you get a team's attention when you've won 100 straight, Coach?
They're very fundamental. Right? They practice hard. They practice all the drills. They do all the drills. It doesn't matter whether you are the All-American number 1 or you're 50. Everybody is working towards the same goal. The chemistry is great. But what they do defensively, and then their fast break, how they put the pressure on you. They have excellent ball movement. They run beautiful plays. And then Gino, naturally, as we know, is the Olympic coach and everything. And it's nice that when he has the Olympic team, quite a few of his old Connecticut gals are on.
They come and play for him.
Oh, it's terrific. It's great. I'm very happy for them. They've done a great job. When he took over that program, the program was like Tennessee. When Pat Summitt took it over, no one was talking about it.
And then Gomez wheeling inside against Aldridge. Not the way he drew it up, but he'll take it anyway.
Hey, come on now. My guy has 10 and 7. All right, into this game now. 10.7 boards, and he's only played 25 minutes.
Guy that made just his second start of the season tonight.
Garden alive.
Leonard got it. Kawhi Leonard up to 27 now.
Yeah, see, this is the test now. This is where you have to execute. 5 minutes down. You have to run the plays. The right people have got to get high percentage shots. And the coaching staff get into the high percentage area.
Under 5 minutes to go. Thomas leads in. No whistle. Back come the Spurs.
See, possessions are golden.
Leonard over to Mills. Porzingis off of Hornacek's bench, ready to check in. Leonard drew the hit from Thomas, and we'll get 2 more.
Hornacek is very upset, but what they got there, they got the switch that they wanted. See, what the Knicks will do, the Knicks will switch. You see it right there? He got the switch that he wanted, but the arm, Thomas's arm was on him. Now, at this time of the game, you're kind of disappointed that was a foul, okay?
That was his fifth,
not that we're cheering for the Knicks, but I'm just looking at it objectively, because that's good basketball. You have good position on it.
Thomas giving the Knicks a little bit of energy coming back from that facial injury that he suffered by Porter. Kawhi Leonard picking up the pace. He's got 7 already here in the fourth with 4.5 to go. Of course, Isaiah Thomas leading the league in fourth quarter scoring, a little over 10 per game, and now Leonard with 29 this afternoon.
Isaiah Thomas, what he was doing, almost unbelievable. Mainly because remember we had him last week, he was 46 for 47 on the foul line in the list. But, wow, under pressure.
Knicks lead. Anthony with the board. Muscled it up and draws the foul. Lee and Leonard were both there, but an invariable, inexorable Melo on the board.
Now, this is going to be the Knicks' 4th offensive rebound of the game. In spite of the fact that San Antonio is shooting 36%. There have been a lot of chances here. The big thing right now is I'm happy to see it because he stayed in there and gave you the good ball fake to draw the foul.
Well, Anthony knocks down the first free throw. These are strange times, different times around New York, and for Anthony, different in the sense as well, too, that he won't be playing in the All-Star game this year, and that snaps a streak of 7 straight All-Star appearances. He had made 9 of the last 10, but still very productive. Melo goes 1 for 2, and then Gomez keeping it alive, but Kawhi Leonard with his 8th board. Big thing right now is to play your tough defense, force them into one shot, look for the transition. You've been good in the open floor. Aldridge going to work on Hernan Gomez and rolls in the hook, and we're knotted at 81 with under 4 minutes to go. This has been a tough struggle time for New York, folks. They have lost 12 games by 5 or less this year. He's struggling. He's only 5 for 15. Rose on the drive. Oh, what a finish by D. Rose. It's great because he always goes from left to right. It's interesting. On that left side, he'll blow by. Anticipation by Mills, but he lost the handle, and he gave it back to Lee. Oh, come on. They got numbers 3-on-1. Melo for 3. Got it. We've been waiting. There it is. You got it, baby.
Data plans aren't one size fits all. And since most people use less than 5 gigs, the last thing you want is to end up paying for data you don't use. Now Verizon introduces the one plan that's right for you. Switch, and for just $55, get 5 gigs on America's best network. That's the right amount of data at a great price. Moto Droids for $15 a month or less. Finally, all the data you need on the network you want. Verizon.
Hey, here's an idea. What if instead of waiting weeks for your tax refund, you could get an advance on that refund?
An advance on my tax refund. I could really use that.
What would you do with that money?
I'd love to take a tropical holiday.
Be careful with your skin tone.
No, I get it. Because I'm a zombie. Yeah, that's funny.
Oh, my undead! We are back!
I'll see you out there.
See you out there.
And don't take it personally.
You could get a refund advance of up to $1,250, no interest at Block.
Don't just get your taxes done. Get your taxes won.
When you start out, you might not know where you're going, or what you're doing, or why you're carrying this red rose with you.
Believe in yourself. You think that any of these folks believed that I'd make it?
Definitely not.
That was a rhetorical question, Daryl.
If you want to make an album, make an album. If you want to play the clarinet, maybe don't dress like this, but play the clarinet.
Here's to chasing dreams and the amazing places they lead. The all-new CRV from Honda.
Today's the day. Oh, look, creepy gloves for my feet. When I was a kid, there was a handle and a face. This is nice. And does it come in a California King? Getting a roid rage. Hemorrhoid. These are the worst, right? I'm gonna buy it. Boom. I'll take impulse buy.
With the Blue Cash Everyday card from American Express, you get cash back on purchases.
It's all happening.
With no annual fee.
There we are.
It's more than cash back. It's backed by the service and security of American Express.
Imagine you. Melo leading the Knicks comeback. Got 21 points, and his last 3 started with a frenzied exchange, a couple of turnovers and steals, and then a 3-on-1. He jacks and knocks down the 3. And that gives him an 86-81 lead in the second half. He has found a few more openings, Coach. Yeah, definitely, and also he's running hard on the fast break up the left side of the floor, and things are opening up for him. Then he's getting in areas where he cannot be double teamed. So you like that. Remember, the score was 81-81. We said, can they defend? Can they close out? Well, they just did a 5-0 spurt. Now we're in dangerous area right now because they played like this a number of nights during the season against good teams. They have not been able to close. So you're hoping now, because the confidence, if they can close out San Antonio in this building, continue to good defense and close it out with a win, that will give them the confidence now.
Yeah, it's the type of win that can potentially turn a season around. And tonight, folks,
11 p.m. Eastern Time, ESPN. Be sure to close out your weekend with Sports Center at night. Pooch, Cross, and Anderson, your hosts for the fun. And they'll have round ball highlights, NHL, golf, and a whole lot more. Sports Center at night on ESPN, on the app, and also on Watch ESPN.
Now, with the Knicks, just think about it. In that first half, 14 turnovers. In the second half, they're getting good looks, nice movement. They're scoring the ball. Only 5 turnovers in this half.
New York going with their starters here. Danny Green was open temporarily. And Lee with the contest. Aldridge with another offensive rebound for San Antonio. They're 17th of the game. Parker barking out the call.
Guy like there with Lee in the game, that gives him another passer. He's an excellent passer and a good scorer.
Leonard behind the screen for 3. And Anthony with the foul. It appeared as if Kawhi Leonard was behind the three-point arc.
See, it comes down to how many times have you seen a three-point shot blocked? Very seldom. How many times have you seen a three-point shot fouled? Many times. If you get caught behind the screen and you can't get to the guy, you pressure, but you just can't foul.
Now they're going to go to the monitor and see if Kawhi Leonard was indeed behind the three-point line. Give him a 3 and attempt the free throws accordingly. Leonard 90% from the stripe.
See, when the clock is down, the clock is in your favor, the pressure is on the shooter, and he's behind the three-point line. You just have to apply your pressure without foul. Because right now, you're putting a 90% foul shooter on the line. And all of a sudden, if he makes all 3, you've got a 2-point game.
Mike Leonard, by the way, the 2-time reigning defensive player of the year. We'll see who he guards at the other end when the Knicks have the ball coming back the other way. And Kawhi Leonard, if he makes this next free throw, folks, he'll have 3 consecutive games of 32 points.
Right now, good move by Pop. Pop is bringing in Dedmon for the defense and takes out Lee because of the quickness factor and also the shot blocking ability of Dedmon.
2-point ball game. Both teams going with their respective starters right now.
They just ran a nice baseline staggered screen for Lee. Let's see, he's out too far.
Lee kicks it out to Hernan Gomez. Nice show and go. Nice. Billy Hernan Gomez.
All right. I'm telling you, this kid's going to be all right. They're going to love this guy. Got double figures. I got 12. What a nice move.
Tough fadeaway by Leonard.
Oh,
do you believe that shot?
Well, that's why he is in reverence, like the old story. If you're going to pick the All-NBA first team this year, you got to pick 2 forwards, and then you got LeBron James and Durant and Leonard. I want to know who you're laying down.
Somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
That's right.
Anthony with a tough turnaround. And Melo still got a little bit in the trunk as well.
Yeah, I know. That was nice because Aldridge came across. They double-teamed him, and Aldridge almost got a piece of that shot.
Aldridge out to Leonard. 6 on the clock. A deep 3. And Hernan Gomez with another key play.
That's right. Very good. That is a key play, mainly because Green thought that he had the rebound.
The Knicks trying to close it out. Rose to Melo. And it's nice.
All right.
Anthony answering the challenge. He's got 25.
Matt figured out that with Metro PCS, he gets a 4G LTE network for only $30 period. Just like he figured out that Play Day is also Workout Day. You too figure it out. Move to Metro PCS on the T-Mobile network for only $30 period. Taxes and fees included. And now at Metro PCS, everyone gets a free phone. Yes, everyone. Choose yours today. Metro PCS. Wireless figured out.
Everything at Turnstile Cycle is about keeping it simple. So when Matt Newscheck needs to quickly fill empty spots for an upcoming class, he logs into his Constant Contact account. In just a few clicks, he's able to create and send a great-looking email that reaches customers everywhere and drives people to the door. It makes things so easy. For Matt, anyway. Matt's a marketer, and all it took was Constant Contact. Start your free trial at ConstantContact.com.
The Knicks getting a spark from an unlikely source here. Billy Hernan Gomez with a nice reverse layup. And Spike might make a movie out of that next one, Coach. And then Carmelo trying to put the finishing touches at closing time for the Knicks.
Well, it's just a great move because of the double team coming on the baseline. And that's the way he turned. And then here, that was just the pressure of the clock. He's answered the bell here, and the fans are rewarding him. And I just like the fact that their defense today has been probably the best of the month against a great team that has the second best record in the entire league, and they're making it look easy. They're making it look, the rotations have been there on the baseline. They're making it difficult for San Antonio to get a good look. And then also Leonard is struggling in the three ball, really struggling. He's 1 for 7 in the three ball.
Leonard's going to get an opportunity here. Porzingis with another block. Leonard got it back and put it home. Back to a 4-point game. Melo with 10 points in the fourth quarter. And we're going to get a timeout called by the Knicks.
This is a situation where you try to tell your guys, if you inbound the ball, please move the ball. Don't say, I want to take the foul. You take the foul, you stop the clock. No, you want the clock to keep moving. So you continue to move the basketball until you get what you want. Now, right now, I like what Hornacek is doing. Why? He's not going to take the ball out 94 feet away. He'll take it out up here. And then even if you did make a steal, you have a long way to go. And there are only 28 seconds to go.
Yeah, we talk about the number of close games that the New York Knicks have fallen in this year.
If you like my video, subscribe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo!
Moving forward.
Well, it means everything. It means good for the coaching staff. Whatever they did yesterday, whatever they did this week in a couple of days of practice that they had is definitely showing here today. Because you're not doing this to a sub-500 team. You're doing this to the second best team in the league. And you're making it look easy. See, that's the thing, which is kind of interesting.
They shot a good percentage from the field today against the San Antonio Spurs. Anthony with 10 points in the fourth quarter. Leonard, conversely, with 15 in the period.
Now, Pop
San Antonio.
He brings in Ginobili now. So you have Leonard, Ginobili, and then you have your guys in here that are good defenders.
They get it into Leonard at midcourt. Leonard swiped at it. They're going to take a look at this.
Well, right now, he's got fouled. Yeah. He got fouled right in front of us. Right? So he wants a foul. And I'm glad that Mike Callahan, the lead referee, is going over to look at the video.
Leonard swiped down with his hand right there.
You could see he gets hit on the swipe. But Mike was right on the play as far as the bounce of the ball.
They're going to look at this at the replay center and determine who this was off. But we talked about, and we've seen so many times this year, you watch the Knicks play, and they've just had a lot of misfortune for whatever reason down the stretch and closing games out. They're going to say San Antonio basketball, and Popovich already drawing up a play for his team. So they reverse the call, give it to San Antonio. That changes the complexion of things a little bit with 27 seconds to go, Coach.
That's right. Big thing here right now is that you cannot foul a shooter. Taking a three-point shot, the worst thing you can do is foul. San Antonio, do not be surprised if they go for a quick two and then guard you all over the floor to see if you would attempt to throw the ball in bounds and they would go for the steal and a quick foul so that the clock doesn't move.
Ginobili to inbound for the Spurs. He finds Leonard with a great pass. Green for three. Oh, he had a great look, got it back.
He sure did.
Leonard left it short. That ball was close to being on the rim. Melo tipped it off. And the Knicks came close to not surviving that.
Well, just think about it. You just got two great looks by the two guys that you want to shoot the basketball that are your big primetime guys taking shots. So there's nothing you can say about that. The ball just didn't go inbound. But now the big thing is all right, when you go now, you go for the steal, San Antonio. If you don't get the steal, you foul quickly.
They subbed in the rookie DeJounte Murray for his length and quickness. Guarding Rose on the inbound. Rose gets it anyway. And Rose fouled by Danny Green.
See, an extra 2 seconds just went off the clock, okay? You didn't want that to happen because if you don't get the steal, foul a guy right away. It's the biggest thing in the NBA because it seems like the clock never moves. Right. If you are a smart team defensively and doing clock management, when you watch it by a team, it's beautiful when they execute it and execute it perfectly.
Rose was 16 in the game and an 87% free throw shooter. The Knicks have done a great job from the free throw line today. They down their shots in a timely fashion. Rose is 28 of his last 30. I'll tell you, when he's healthy, he is still considered one of the upper tier guards in the NBA.
Well, what you want to see is the all-around game. We know that he's given you points now this year, but you want to see the assists. You want to see the assists go up to at least 6 because you're getting the minutes and you have that ability to get back to how you were in Chicago. Assists along with the good shooting and the high percentage, and then when you get to the foul line, not like the last couple of years in Chicago where you only attempted less than 3 a game. Now, come on. If you're healthy, you're a free agent at the end of this year. Yep. All right, you have to do the total package.
Well, the New York Knicks still with an opportunity. That bottom half of the Eastern Conference. When you look at even 12 up through 7, still a lot of opportunity.
Like 2 or 3 games separating all of these teams. You just got to get hot. The main thing is you have to beat the minus 500s and then do a good job percentage-wise against the plus 500s if you're going to make a move to get to the playoffs.
Ginobili did inbound for San Antonio. Leonard looking for space.
He played him well.
Missed the 2. Aldridge back out to Green for 3. And that'll just about do it. Ginobili's tip goes in. But the San Antonio Spurs will fall to the New York Knicks, who snapped their 4-game losing streak. The Spurs with their worst shooting game of the season. So credit to Spike Lee's Knicks defensively today, limiting San Antonio to just 36% from the field. And the Knicks brass with a slight, albeit maybe temporary reprieve, a daily show reprieve for New York.
Give them all the credit. They came out that second half, took care of the basketball, cut down on their turnovers, took care of the defensive rebound, stopped the second chance points. All right, 17-2 at one time in that first half. And now they showed you what they can do. And today they made the big shots under pressure inside of 3 minutes.
Let's go to Israel.
Carmelo, you guys salvaged this homestand with this win. You had 21 points in the second half alone. Had a few big shots there. How badly did you want this one?
We wanted it bad, man. We came out, we fought. The biggest thing is we competed, something that we haven't been doing over the past couple games. And I thought today we came out extremely focused, locked in. Something that we need to, build a little bit more consistency about.
Throughout this homestand, you've been giving up more than the points you gave out today, which is just 90. What have you done today, and what can you build on defensively?
I think just the effort. A lot of times, our offense is going one night, our defense is going another night. I think tonight we put it together, we put a full game together, and we pulled this out.
With everything going around you individually, around the team, around the franchise, how much of a burden do you put on yourself to just bring stability back to this team?
I have no burden. I'm out here playing basketball. I'm trying to enjoy the game of basketball. Whatever happened outside of our organization or outside this basketball court, it's not concerning me. I'm not letting it affect me. I'm not letting it affect my teammates. we plan for each other, and that's what we got to play for.
So what's the message when you say after big shots, I want it, I want it?
I want it. I want those moments. I love to compete, against greatness. Kawhi Leonard's a great player in this league. He came out here, he always pushed me. I love to compete, and I love those moments.
Thank you, Carmelo. Mark?
Carmelo Anthony with 25 points. 21 of those points, Hubie Brown coming in the second half. And you heard Anthony there. It's about being able to shut out the distractions, shut out the noise, the static outside. And in that second half, he was laser focused, Hubie, and made several pivotal shots.
Well, right from the get-go, he did a great job defensively. And as the game moved on, good opportunities opened up for him as they were moving the ball in transition. Then when they played their half-court game, you can see right here, he's beating the double team. But this is a transition ball movement. And when you give him that and give him time, see right here, double team, why? I'm in a flow right now. I'm in a flow and I'm making my shots. But he definitely led the team. Look, he only had 5 shots at the end of the first quarter, and he came on strong after all of that. And you look at it right here, he made the threes. The big shot were the threes.
And the Knicks snapped their 4-game losing streak. We talked about the team meeting yesterday. They watched a lot of video, and Anthony's voice was intoning passionately within the walls of that video session. And he added a couple of highlight reels here on some of these shots today. ABC World News tonight, or your local news coming up next on most of these ABC stations, except on the West Coast. For Hubie Brown and Israel Gutierrez, thanks for watching NBA Sunday Showcase on ABC, home of the NBA Finals. So long from New York.
LeBron James is moving right now at a different speed than everyone else.
Goosebumps watching that. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Dickie V and Bill Walton call Pacers Cat.
Tintarella di luna, tintarella con un latte, tutta notte stai sul tetto, sopra il tetto come i gatti, e se c'è la luna piena, tu diventi candida, tintarella di luna, e se c'è la luna piena, tu diventi candida.
Promise that you'll always know what to expect. He's going to need that. That you'll always be the first to know when changes are coming. That you'll always have the AccuWeather team to keep you informed.
Around the clock, so you can plan your life.
That's the AccuWeather Promise.
Eyewitness News and the 7-day AccuWeather forecast, only on Channel 7.
On the way to some breaking news.
At 4 o'clock, one news team is first.
Your crew's on the way, but right now,
First on the scene.
it happened right here.
So bye guys, I hope you enjoyed the video.